up? Big Herc916, positivity motivation. About to go get this leg workout in, and just want to share with you guys, if you haven't failed, you haven't tried, because there is no effort without failure. Imagine when you were a little baby, and you fell, you got up, you fell, you got up, you stumbled and waddled and did your little thing before you learned how to walk. And then once you learned how to walk, you wanted to run, and eventually maybe you became a skateboarder, maybe you became a runner, basketball player, or maybe you just became whatever, who you are today. But you never gave up. You never gave up on trying to walk. The flip side of that would have been if you would have fell a couple times as a baby and just decided to crawl the rest of your life. Could you imagine if you had grown people crawling around and they had actual some type of knee pad where people could just crawl and that would be their life? Nah, man, it's all about not giving up. And if you ever expect to challenge yourself, to try something you never tried before, you will fail. But that failure lets you know what not to do the next time. You know, everybody always, gives props to the ones who have succeeded, the ones who are at the top, the guy with the Bugatti, Pagani, Koenigsegg, Ferrari, Porsche, Lambo. But before these people got to where they're at, they had to have failures. Unless you just inherited some crazy trust fund. But even then, you still got to put forth some type of effort, or else you'll just end up being a dope fiend because everything's too easy for you. But that's what makes us sharp. That's what helps us evolve, is when we learn to perfect something through failure. We keep trying. We don't give up. We become innovative. We create. But it's all part of the process. That's why all the coddling and participation trophies, it's all bullshit. A kid has to be able to face that failure, because if they don't face it at a young age, when they enter the real world, they're going to be in for a world of hurt. And they're not going to be able to handle it. They're going to break down. They're going to crumble. They're going to shake like a little mini bike when the chain comes off. And they're going to be a wreck. So don't be afraid of challenges that you might not succeed at the first time. Don't be afraid to say, hey man, I'm still working at it. It's all part of the process, man. It's when you give up is when you've actually failed. Because the next time you tried, it might have been a success. It might have been the one. You just got to keep going, man. You got to keep going. I think back to things I've tried when I was a kid, skateboard tricks. When I used to draw, and the drawing didn't look like the picture. When I used to ride my BMX bike, or just little things that I would try, math equations, but I would get mad and get frustrated, but I knew that if I wanted to get the answer, I had to go back and try again. If I wanted to figure out the trick, I had to try again. If I wanted to see Like, if this drawing could be better than the first one, I had to try again. So never give up, man. Failure is just part of the process. And it's what pushes us to become better as people. And we learn from those failures. So don't avoid challenges. Like he said back in the block, man, don't avoid the wreck. Embrace it, learn from it, and achieve at the end of the day. Big Herc916. Don't forget to stop by the Big Herc916 store and pick you up a beanie, or maybe a sticker for your car, or a sticker for your laptop, or read one of the many books that I've authored. You know how we do it over here. Big Herc916. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.